If this world were mine, I would place at your feet.
Hi, YouTube. This is my husband, Ronald. I talk about him all the time. Say hi.
Hello, hello, hello.
So we're going to do the IVF trying to conceive vlog tag. So we're going to take turns asking the questions and answering. That way it's evenly divided. So if you ask a question, I'll answer.
I want you just do the questions and we answer together. I'm just getting off work. I'm tired. All right, teamwork. Come on, let's go.
You ready? How did you and your spouse meet? You answer.
On a bus stop, sucking on a lollipop. Now I'm joking. Now, in actuality, she threatened me. It was like
I threaten you.
there was something where she was beefing with some female, and her girlfriend. We was on a bus stop, school day, and your girlfriend Dee Dee. But our homeboy actually put us together, Melvin Tech, my man. He actually introduced us. But when we finally actually interact with each other, was on a bus stop, and she claimed I was trying to get her beat up, but no, somebody on the bus stop was like, I don't like that girl over there. And that girl so happened to be her on the bus. And I'm like, who? That girl? And they was like, yeah. So as the bus driving past, she see me pointing at her, and naturally she think that I was trying to get her beat up. But she's special. So that's how we met.
And how do we hook up from that?
How did we hook up from that?
Because that just seemed like I just didn't like you.
You didn't.
And I wanted to get you beat up. And then that's the end of the story. So what happened after that?
You didn't like me. Oh, do we really have to go there? Like, oh, okay. We really about to put her on blast. She thought I was somebody else when I asked her out for a date to go to the movies. It was after my prom, and called her. She's like, okay, blah blah blah. I'll be there, blah blah blah. So when I pulls up, knock on the door, was your aunt who answered the door? Mm-hmm. So my aunt answered the door. She told her Treese that I was there, and then next thing you know, it took her forever on the weekend to come outside. And then you say, like, what am I doing here? You ask me, what am I doing here? I was like, we going to the movies. And she had that dumb look, like, oh, it was you the whole time. Not knowing that she knew another Ronald. Just my luck. So, somehow her aunt persuaded her to go with me to the movies. I don't know if it was a car or what. It was prom time, so I had a rental. So, we went to the movies. Her aunt talked into it. That's how that worked.
And he was such a gentleman, and I was not used to that. He was so sweet and generous and respectful, and that's what made me fall in love with him. He was just different from anybody I had ever dated. He opened doors and got me home at a reasonable time. He was just completely the opposite. So after that,
After that, it wasn't just no. After that was some falling out. We had a fallout. Some he say, she say stuff. Neighborhood squirrel, and she ain't speak to me for about what, a month and a half until I saw on the bus. I was going to college, and she was coming from school,
Mm-hmm.
and she acted like she didn't want to speak to me. And I told her what had happened was.
Dead ass ladies. What had happened was.
What had happened was, you know, dudes from around the way were trying to figure out what was going on, and want to get involved. So, yeah.
What does that mean? Dudes from around the way wanted to figure out what was going on and wanted to get involved.
Well, they come on now. You know they was trying to talk to you.
But I wanted him.
No, not at first. No, we're not even gonna go there. We're going to the next question.
Next question.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, needless to say, we've been together 22 years and married for 18. So, it all ended out perfectly. It ended up perfect. We're fine. We're in love. Don't you love me?
Mathematically.
Don't you love me?
Yeah, correct. But yes.
Aren't you happy we're still together?
Yep.
Give him a kiss. Okay. Next question is, how long did y'all TTC means try to conceive before finding out something was wrong? So we were trying to conceive for a year and a half. No, 2 years before we found out something was wrong. And the only reason why I said a year and a half is because we were trying to conceive and we did conceive and we lost the baby. And his name is Kyle. So I say a year and a half because we did conceive, but we had been trying for 2 years. And then we found out that we both have infertility factors. I have a blocked tube, and he has low sperm count, the mortality, and morphology.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get old.
So, we were referred to IVF. And that brought us to the third question we already answered, which was, what was or is your diagnosis? And that was our diagnosis, black tube and low sperm count.
Where did these questions come from?
What is your trying to conceive plan? Well, before we found out there was a problem, we were just temping.
It's going hard in the paint.
Temping, having sex. Oh, baby dad, temping. Not pimping.
Oh, I was like,
temping.
Who's getting pimped? Ain't nobody making no money over here.
Temping.
I'm so sleepy.
Confirming, ovulation and baby dancing during ovulation time.
Baby dance.
OPKs and things like that. And then once we found out
OPK.
that's ovulation prediction kit. Sorry. The ovulation kits. Remember, I used to pee on the sticks and say, baby, it's time. Look at the 2 lines. Let's get busy. Do you remember that? And send you pictures of them while you're at work. Do you remember that?
Yeah, you had me confused. I'm like, what, you pregnant? I'm like, what is that? You don't put me in the cipher. I don't know what's going on. Just order stuff online, and I'm
I told you it's time to baby dance. When I send you that, I say, come on, I'm ovulating. Anyway, so now we're doing IVF with ICSIS, which is, everyone knows IVF is intravitreal fertilization, and ICSIS is, I always mess up the name for it, but it's when they take his sperm and place it directly into the egg, and hopefully it fertilizes. The next question is, where are you in your trying to conceive journey? Well, I'm on the birth control pills, and the 17th will be my last day on the pills. And then I think 3 or 4 days after that, I start the injections. which he will be giving. And I'm nervous. And
I'm
then
gonna get an extra big needle.
the 31st,
Get her while she sleep. Just poke her while she sleep.
The 31st will be...
Rockabye, baby.
The 31st will be egg retrieval. And then between 3 to 6 days after that will be transfer. What is the hardest and saddest part of the IVF trying to conceive journey?
The hardest is the whole waiting process.
I agree.
The saddest is the doubt of going through what we went through with Kyle.
Yeah, that's the saddest part for me too.
So that's like the worries that we had.
That something may be wrong.
But we're gonna be good.
What is the happiest and easiest part of the IVF trying to conceive?
Giving her injections for all the stuff that she did to me was just that little pinch.
That's the happiest.
Yeah, I'm going to just like jam, like take this, puppy go, take that.
What's the easiest part?
You the only one who got to take the injections. I'm like, what I gotta do?
For me, the happiest part would be the fact that the insurance covered it.
Oh yeah.
And that all we have to pay is copays.
Yeah.
And the easiest part right now for me, there is no easiest part. It all seems complicated.
Yeah, our work schedule is just crazy.
Trying to
make appointments and be there together at the same time, and
my job on a schedule.
That we got to schedule at the same time for the injection, and I'm like,
which reminds me I have not taken my birth control pills. So all that is not easy at all.
That's that drug addiction thing.
We're not used to that. It's we. We are a team.
We not French, but
we are a team.
It's you. You, like, you know I'm at work, and it's hard for me to call you or text you or anything. And like, babe, you gotta take your medication. So, as an adult, your responsibility is to
see how this is why he gets it as an adult.
You have your phone. You have a smartphone. Like, set the alarm.
Adult.
Set the alarm.
Yeah. Baby, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm saying though, just set the alarm.
Yeah. I will.
You set the alarm for everything else.
I will, baby. What advice would you give women, men, and couples who are just beginning their journey?
Be supportive.
So is this what you're saying to men?
Yes. Like, for you guys, you have to be in that state of mind where this is what you want as well as what she wants. Just don't do it for her because it's not going to be sincere or real. It has to be something that you want as well. And it makes everything much easier, and your role in it will be more sincere, and it's all natural. It's like, you don't want to know everything and be a part of everything and try to fit things in the schedule where you make sure you're there. Just make sure this is what you want, this is what you're ready for. Come together as a team to make this work. But if you're doing it for her only, she's going to know, and it's not going to seem like you're really a part of it. Not interested. Like, I've never done no vlog or this, that, and blog or vlog. None of that. Um, I don't even like to be online like this.
He's right.
So,
But he love me.
you
And
know,
he's supportive. So
it's not cool.
he's very secretive and shy and doesn't like to be on display. So for him to do this is big, and it just shows just how supportive he is of our journey.
You know, kind of rough. Got the shave in it.
What'd you say about women to women?
Oh, women. Oh, yes. These acronyms. Explain it. Write it down. Sticky pad it somewhere. Because you text your man and you be like, oh, it's time for BDB, baby dance, whatever. Or I got a OVL. Or, I mean, I don't know. What is this? Like, you miss text and print what? You check spell something. What is that? So I mean, let us know what these acronyms mean. Like, write it down, break it down. Like, and don't expect you say it to us one time. Like, we're gonna remember it. It ain't gonna happen. This is something that you have to just, and don't hit us when we tired and we like, I'm listening, and we all listening. But in the same token, we fall asleep at the same time.
Which means they're not listening.
Look,
because they don't remember.
Look, I work 16 hours a day. I wake up, the sun ain't up. I come home, the sun ain't up. You to tell me something while I'm in the bed.
But that's the only time I really get to talk to you. Because I'm at work when you at work.
Yeah, so when you text me stuff and I'm like, what is this? And then you're like, I told you what it was, lad. You didn't, you see, you don't listen to me. No, it's not I don't listen to you. I was asleep. I was tired. So.
But that's the only time I get to talk to you. So I do that, ladies. I talk to him at night all the time. And then the next day I say something to him. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, you don't listen because I told you that last night and you weren't listening. And most of the time he is in and out of sleep. But he does try to hang out and give me some QT time. Like now it's 12:30 at night. And he is tired, but he's being supportive. And you already said what you think couples should do. Be a team, right?
Be a team. Have your co-pays together.
Or, because some people have to pay right out of pocket.
Yeah. I feel bad for those people. Because that's a struggle on its own. Like, especially if this is something that you really want to do and you feel as though that, you're not going to let money interfere with it. You're just going to go ahead and handle it, and times is hard, and I just feel bad for a lot of people who don't have that finances to cover, insurance to cover it, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, God make a way for everything.
All the time. So for me, my advice would be to men that, just like he said, be supportive. Know that it's very stressful on both parts, the man and the female. You start thinking like something is wrong with you because you can't conceive naturally, and it really plays on women as well if we have infertility issues and we're unable to conceive naturally, and so it plays a big part in being supportive. And we're on all types of medication, so we're going to be a little loopy and crazy and hormonal, and emotional. And I told you, ladies, I cry from the birth control pill, so he looks at me like I'm crazy now because I'm emotional from it. And women, I would say, keep in mind that you know that you're going to be hormonal. So just try to remind yourself that, okay, I need to be a little more gentle with him because it's a we process. It's not just a woman process. We're both going through this together, and they can only be but supportive, as much as supportive as we allow them to be. So kind of take it easy on the men and not give them such a hard way to go. As far as couples go, I would say pray, because it's hard.
Pray and play. Pray and play.
Pray and play. P and P.
P and P, yeah. We about to get the copyright on that. P and P, pray and play, yeah.
I think praying is what gets you through. Even with us waiting, we knew that the insurance covered it, but waiting for them to approve and say yes was stressful. So I did a lot of praying, and I'm sure he did a lot of praying. And through the process of us taking tests before we even found out what our infertility issues were, we did a lot of praying. Not so much that nothing is 100% perfect, but that it just be his will and we're able to deal with it. So when we found out our infertility issues, because we have foundation with Christ, it wasn't devastating. It was shocking, because we already had 4 kids, so they all were conceived naturally. But we were also younger, and things change when you get older, like he said, and they don't operate like they used to. So it was kind of expected that, God would make a way if this is what he wanted us to do. It was in his plan and in his will, and he has. All of our tests have come back that we're able to do the IVF, and we took a whole bunch of tests, and they all came back in the favor of doing it, and
You took all the tests.
Yeah, like the genetics.
No, you took all the tests. I only took what?
You took the genetics test too, baby.
I know, but you took more tests than I did.
I did.
I mean, a lot of it falls on the women. So.
Falls on men too.
I mean, yeah. But
I understand what you're saying. We do a lot more during this process.
Correct.
So I would just say, like he said, pray and play. We joke a lot about it, and
yeah, like
we try to find a funny side.
October 31st? Is it 31st? Oh man.
So we were saying our
Halloween is what?
October 31st.
Yeah.
So we made a joke that our baby is gonna be conceived on Halloween.
Yeah,
but
we just don't want to get the wrong spirit up in there.
But we're gonna pray.
Oh yeah, but we're gonna be good. Like
we're gonna pray the whole time, and that baby's gonna be fine no matter when it's conceived.
Yeah, I know a couple exorcists. So we good.
So just like he said, pray and play, and also become a part of forums and vlog communities, because they are so supportive. Like I have so many cool friends out there.
Like I'm my wife like points out all these other couples, and she had me listening to them, and like, okay, I'm gonna keep 100. I'm not really into it, but I'm gonna support. Like, oh, that's your friend. That's your friend. Okay, all right. Well, we try to plan a trip to Florida for Christmas.
MJ.
Yeah, MJ.
Hi, MJ.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, we're gonna hook up, MJ. This and that. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're gonna hook up. I don't know MJ. I've never talked to MJ. Who's MJ? Like Michael Jackson's dead, but I'm with it. It is. My wife is being supported. She's supporting others. It makes her feel good, so it makes me feel good. It's a great network thing where it
takes the pressure off of him sometimes.
A lot, and damn a Facebook. Hey, we gonna what's this? VF vlog off.
Vlog and baby and bump.
Yeah, men, baby, and bump. Yeah, those things are really the jump off. So, we can connect that way. Wasn't you supposed to do something with somebody down here?
Oh, Terry Peachy.
There we go, another one.
She goes to the same fertility clinic, and I met her on B&B. And
then we got my homegirl going and her husband.
So it's just like a big family network. It's the IVF family.
Right. Then I got my coworker and his wife.
Going to the same
we
clinic.
We get ready to have a shebang. I think we need to get some kind of.
We're not even paying for it out of our pocket. What you want to get?
Some kind of recognition, like we go out and like, hey, spokesman, yeah, marketing, yes.
We're doing referrals
for
other couples who want to have babies, and
right.
So
and it's amazing how many people out there that's
in the same situation.
Yeah, our situation, our age bracket, that's either just married or just want to have another child. It's amazing. And come to find out, they're surprised that, oh, you doing that? Oh, okay. Well, me and my wife was talking about that. Oh, yeah, well, chill. Look, go on YouTube. My wife this, that, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I text that works. Hey, send me your page site. Text so I can send them a man. And him and his wife was on there looking at it. And she had people following her that we don't know. I'm like, hey. Calm down on that. You might have some stalkers out there. Be at our doors like trying,
They don't have our address.
Hey, technology. Hackers and all that stuff.
He is in law enforcement, so he is very, very, very protective of us and me getting on vlogs and
I need to have a ski
Facebook
mask doing this vlog right now.
Things like that. So I am very careful, even though he thinks I'm not. They are just IVF women that are my friends on here, and with their husbands that participate. And on
we going over the time limit. There's a time.
And B&B is nothing but women that are trying to conceive. B&B is not just about IVF. There are women on there that's trying to do it naturally, and there are women on there that adopt. It's just any way that they would like to have children there, or that they're able to. That's what they're doing. So it's a nice big community. But I have to say my shout outs before we go, because my husband is talking about we being time, and I think he just wants to go to bed. So I want to say hi to MJ. I already did that. Yeah. Hi, MJ. And me and her are very close in our cycle, so we're like a week apart. So that's like my cycle buddy, my cycle sister, and we're going to be pregnant sisters too, because we're going to be a week apart. And I'm claiming it, MJ, that we are going to get pregnant this cycle, and we're going to do it. This is our first time, and it's going to happen. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Who else? Waiting for God's miracle. He know who you are, because I let him listen to the video.
Oh, all the time. Like, and then that's the one that was dancing in the background?
No, that's our IVF journey.
That's who?
Her name is, I don't know her real name, but it's our IVF journey. That's the one that was dancing in the background because she had twins.
Twins, right? Yes. Congratulations. Yes.
And remember, Waiting for God's Miracle. She's the one that her husband did the video.
Right. Yes.
Watch that.
I like that video.
And then, what's her name? Nikki Proverbs 31. And this is how he's going to remember you. Hi, Nikki.
Oh, the laugher.
No, that's
the giggles. That's
not giggles.
Okay.
Giggles is Waiting for God's Miracle. That's Giggles.
Okay, Giggles. And then
Nikki Proverbs 31 is the one we did the baby shower online for.
Okay, right.
And then,
see, I'm kind of semi down.
He got some of you guys. He can remember by little tidbits. And then there's Journey to Motherhood, and then there's Wallace. I think it's Wallace Journey, Wallace Baby, and there's It's a whole bunch of y'all, and I always forget all of you. Lisa IVF and Apple, Mini Apple or Apple Mini. And there's so many of y'all. I need to learn your real names.
No.
I need to know their real names.
I mean, you need to know it, but, call them on their blog name. You can't trust everybody.
Okay. See? Officer. All the time. But hi, all you ladies. And then on B&B, for the ones that are following me, there is JCM, who is eventually Mama on YouTube. And then there's E Rose and Terry Peachy.
I was about to say eHarmony.
And Cutie Q. And all of y'all that I'm on the blogs, the forums with at B&B. It's so many of y'all that I chat with all the time and get good advice from. So I love you ladies, and God bless, and good luck on your journeys to trying to conceive. Good luck on your babies that you're about to have, and good luck on becoming parents, because we've done this before. It is definitely a journey for those of you who are first timers. So I love you ladies, and I will talk to you guys next week after I come from my, and my husband is putting the spotlight on me, after I come from my baseline appointment and give you all the good news of what the baseline is. Say good night, baby.
Good night, baby.
Good night, y'all.
When you want me, honey, just call me. No, baby, you are my consolation.